Hey there, I was just looking over a question from a member called Julian. Now Julie writes in and his question is titled, Girlfriend Does Not Want to Have Sex. Pretty much he goes into this big explanation, so I'll try to sum it up for you. He's been dating this girl for 2.5 years, and they pretty much haven't had any type of sexual activity. She let him go down there and finger her a little bit, but that was just outside of her underwear and it didn't last for very long. She keeps mentioning the fact that if she had her tubes tied, or pretty much if there wasn't a risk of having a child, then she would have sex with him in a heartbeat, but that's just a tease because she never does. Julian wants to know if he should stick with the girl and continue to wait, or what he should do. Oh, Julian, I know this can be a really frustrating time. You're a guy, you need to relieve yourself, and if your girlfriend's not helping you out, then yeah, probably sucks, especially if you've been going for 2.5 years. Man, I give you credit. Most guys do not last that long in the slightest. What you've got to get down to is, why doesn't your girlfriend want to have sex? What is causing her to have an issue with it? Is it a moral thing? Does she morally not want to have sex because of her religion or because of her background? Or is it something else, like maybe an insecurity? Maybe she doesn't want you to see her naked because she's gained a lot of weight recently or something. Or maybe she fears that she's not going to be able to please you the way that you deserve. Whatever the case, you kind of have to uncover it yourself. Now, since it's been going on for 2.5 years, she's probably just scared. She probably fears that something's going to happen in sex that she isn't expecting, or that she's not going to be very good at. What you've got to do is try to ease it in as best as possible. If you can't do that through pretty much working your makeouts into oral sex or something along those lines, then you may want to get out of the relationship. I don't really want to say that too much, because if you're on the verge of marriage per se, then you don't want to get out of a 2.5-year investment. But at the same time, if sex is that important to you, you got to get out as quickly as possible so you can go find a venue for that. Don't let sex necessarily win over your heart, but at the same time, if she's not willing to compromise and go with you on the sex, and she doesn't have a legitimate reason for it, then that might be an issue. And the fact that she's not willing to compromise there is probably an indication that she's not going to compromise later on in the relationship. Figure out what the problem is and then do your best to respond to it accordingly. Good luck.